Whenever I pet him, it just really makes me feel better. I feel like each day when I know he's gonna come, it always makes me have a better day. And then each night, like when I'm just like, okay, tomorrow maybe Dutton will come, and always brings me joy. And then also because a lot of times I'm not really like always happy, because it's not a place where you'd be always happy.
Right.
So he always makes me have be happy and everything. So I think like that's how every day I feel like, okay, he might be here today, and I'm gonna be okay.
I see.
Thank you so much. Well, I think it's about time we get to meet our guest of honor. So without further ado, Dutton, you want to join your party? He's easy to love. You can see he does bring us joy. We hope he continues to give our children the same joy.
Oh, well, there you go. That's a great sport. Who just had a birthday? You just had a birthday? It was your birthday. And how old are you? Oh, my God. Happy birthday.
All right. Hi, everybody. It's Mr. G from Channel 11, Pix 11 at the Cohen Children's Medical Center with our special guests here. We have, first and foremost, Evelyn, who's a star, and she's been grooming me to understand Dutton, who's a canine assistant, not a therapy dog. We're going to talk about that. And I gave him one of my weather reports, and this is the result. I put in a lot of energy, and this is my audience today. I put him out cold. And this is a child life specialist, Stacy, right? So, Stacy, we're going to start out with you. How did you first meet Evelyn?
So Evelyn is one of my patients here at the hospital. So when she came in for the first time, we met each other, and she had some dog sheets on her bed, and I knew we were going to be best friends.
Well, dog sheets on her bed, what does that mean?
Yeah, so she had some bedding on her hospital bed here.
You picked the sheets, Evelyn? You did? So you had a chance to pick out dog sheets, right? Yeah. So what do you remember about Stacy when you met her?
Well, she was really nice to me and everything, and most of all, she had Dutton, so like, she was just really nice and friendly to me. And after she saw that I had like loves dogs, we just kind of talked a little bit, and also spending Dutton all the time.
So you use the word nice like 3 times this.
I know. Okay.
Does that mean kind?
Yes.
It really means kind, right? And how do you react to nice, kind people?
I always act kind back, cause like if they're kind, then I should be kind too. So.
What is your training to have this kind of job? We're going to learn all about Stacy now.
Yeah. So my first job is a child life specialist. So that I went to school for and things like that. And then when we got Dutton, I became a handler. And we had to go down to camp, and we had to learn how to work with the dogs. And then we brought Dutton home, and we just he is like a piece of my job now. So whatever I do, he can kind of tag along and do it with me. So he's kind of like my sidekick.
Is this a big part of your job now?
Yes, a big. Most time when I come onto the unit, people ask for Dutton before they even ask for me. So it definitely has become a huge part of my job and everything I do here.
So it's interesting that you expanded your job here to include Dutton,
Yeah.
who has expanded his job to lessen you.
Yeah.
So when you work with Dutton, and you mentioned where Dutton comes from, who trained Dutton?
So he came from a facility called Canine Assistance down in Georgia. He was born and raised there. He grew up there.
He's a Georgia dog?
He's a Georgia
How
dog.
y'all doing, Dutton? Hey, I'm a
Yeah?
southern boy, Dutton.
So this is his first winter in New York. So we'll see how if
Oh, this
maybe it will
is-
snow this year and maybe he'll get to see some snow.
Oh, that would be
Yeah.
a good thing, right? So
Exactly.
he can go crazy.
Yeah.
What was Dutton's reaction when, well, let's stay with this. So Dutton is how old when you get him?
He was about 15 months when we got him.
And how big was he?
He was probably about this size, right? When I first got him, I feel like he was still maybe a little bit smaller, but I think about this size.
And you've said that Dutton has made you more likable.
Yeah, definitely. People know him by name before they know my name. They call for him all the time. He is definitely a fan favorite between the patients and the staff. And
When you greet Dutton in the morning, what's the procedure? What's Dutton's day like?
so he lives at home. He doesn't live here at the hospital. A lot of people think he
lives
does.
at home. He has an apartment?
He does. He
His
does.
own apartment?
Yeah, he does.
Does he pay rent?
Probably. And then he comes here with one of our handlers, Emily. She brings him to work. He comes in, he gets settled just like the rest of us. When we come into work, we get nice and settled, and then we come up. He splits his time between 3 units here, so between myself and 2 other handlers. And he just, like I said, he does our job with us. So whether we are seeing patients or supporting staff, he is right there alongside us to do whatever we're doing.
And what does Dutton do best? I'll ask you that question. What does Dutton do best for you? How does he make you feel good?
I feel like it's just that he's always there, and just whenever I pet him, he's really just there for me, because whenever I pet him, it just really makes me feel better, because it makes me feel good, because his fur is just really soft, so it's just like, yeah.
Scratch his belly?
She knows, yeah. He goes right into bed with her, and he lays, and she just pets, and we hang out. Usually he then paws her for more attention, right? Usually this is him. His best asset is that he's just so calm, and he can come and he can lay, and he's always nice and comfortable.
If Dutton wasn't here, Evelyn, what would your day be like?
I feel like each day when I know he's gonna come, it always makes me have a better day, and then each night, like when I'm just like, okay, tomorrow maybe Dutton will come, and always brings me joy. And then also because a lot of times I'm not really like always happy, because it's not a place where you'll be always happy.
Right.
So he always makes me have be happy and everything. So I think like that's how every day I feel like, okay, he might be here today, and I'm gonna be okay. And
I
everything.
see. Mom comes every day?
Yeah, she's mostly here pretty much every day.
Well, here's a tough question, right? Who brings more fun, Dutton or your mom?
Probably done.
What'd she say?
She said probably Dutton.
Probably Dutton, yeah. He's the newest employee of Northwell.
Yeah.
He's the youngest employee of Northwell, right? And he gets paid by the biscuit.
Yep. Food is his favorite thing. Food and pets.
Food and what?
Pets. Like when people pet him.
Pet him. Does
Yeah.
he like other dogs?
He does. He does. I have another dog at home, and so whenever he comes home with me, they play all the time. They're besties.
How would you describe your new position working with the patient and the dog? How has your child life specialties changed?
I think for my job, like every day is just happy because he's here. Like Evelyn said, he just brings so much joy, and being able to be the one that gets to walk around with him and get to witness all that joy all the time. You know, I've had staff members who throw themselves on the floor to spend some time with him and lay down with him or pet him or whatever it may be. And I've actually had them say that this is the happiest they've ever been at work. And they're just, again, and he just brings so much joy. So it's just really nice to be the one that gets to, walk around.
Is this a new program that Northwell created?
Yes. So it's called Tales of Support. It's our facility dog program here at Cohen's. And we really hard to get this program up and running, and it's brand new, and we're hoping that it grows.
And whose idea was it?
So my manager, Faye, she's the one that kind of brought this to everyone's attention, and she kind of got the ball rolling, and then from there, we kind of did a little teamwork to really get it off the ground and get it going.
And would anybody know the difference between this assistant dog and a pet therapy dog?
Yeah, so his actual title is a facility dog. So the difference is that he works alongside our handlers to support the facility, whereas a therapy dog is, a volunteer dog. We have them here at the hospital. They come once a week, maybe once every other week, and they just kind of come. Whereas he is a full-time employee. He comes Monday through Friday, like Evelyn said. He doesn't work weekends, only the weekdays.
Does he punch the clock?
He doesn't technically, but he does. He works a full schedule. So he's a full-time dog, and he does, like I said, work alongside me, so he does my job with me.
Oh, wow. Can you tell me something about the hospital? What do you think of the people here, which includes Stacy and all the people that are helping you right now? What do you think of the people at Northwell? That's Cohen's.
Well, they always try to help me whenever I need it, and they always try to see if, I'm okay, if something's wrong, and always so friendly to me and everything, and it just really brings me comfort that, someone's there for me whenever I need it.
So if people are sick somewhat, this is a good place to go to get well, and then to leave, right? Are you going to continue? Do you want to expand this program? How do you want this to work?
Yeah, so Dutton obviously is our first dog, but our goal is to get more. Even just having him, he only goes to 3 of our units, and we know that all of the units could benefit from having him. So our goal is to grow the program and get more, because we already are seeing people ask us from other places all the time if he can come visit.
So he is in demand.
He is in a very high demand, yes.
Right.
Yeah. So that is our hope.
And is the dog evaluated by anybody? Does the dog, yes?
Well, so he came from Canine Assistance, and we are in contact with them, and we talk to them about, any issues we're having or anything that we, have questions about. Again, it's our first time having a dog, so it's a little bit different having a dog at home versus having a dog at work. So it's a little bit of an adjustment. So they are there, our support for whenever we have questions.
Hey, Dutton, you're doing a good job. Evelyn said you're doing a good job. Evelyn's mom said you're doing a good job. What is your name? Belinda says you're doing a good job. And even my wife, who doesn't like dogs, thinks you're nice. Okay, yeah. Your tail's moving. That's because my foot's on it. Something about dogs in the house also. Are you a dog person?
Yes, I'm a big dog person.
So you grew up with?
Yep, always had dogs. I've actually fostered dogs in the past when they were babies. I have my dog right here on my,
That's your
on
dog?
my badge. Yes, this is my dog at home. His name is Ranger.
Ranger?
Yes.
All right. I got a good name for a dog.
Yeah.
Maybe you can call your dog Irving. What do you think of that name? Maybe? You're just being nice to me, right? That's the stupidest name you ever heard in your life, right? For a dog. Canine Assistance.
Yes.
First time I've ever heard of this.
Yeah, that's the facility we got him from.
When Evelyn gets a shot or blood work, he doesn't go.
He does, depending on the situation. He can definitely be there for those. Sometimes, like in Evelyn's case, he's just there to hang out and spend some time with her and bring some smiles. But in other scenarios, he also can be there for procedures and
Like procedures like what?
Like if we're doing blood draws or, if they're getting their port access or if they're getting NG tubes or different things like that, he can actually be there with them.
So Evelyn, this is a tough question, but let's try this one. Do you feel when you're next to the dog like your heartbeat goes down, everything becomes more relaxed?
Yes, definitely.
Definitely, huh?
I think also kind of lowers my blood pressure, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
And the dog leaves, your pressure goes up a little bit, you think?
I think because last week he wasn't there for the whole week.
Right.
And then my blood pressure had to keep switching arms. But then this week he came and then they're like, oh, wow, it's amazing. This is really good blood
Isn't that
pressure.
amazing? So her blood pressure was better when the dog was around. Yeah, that's really smart observation. Hey, why'd you miss a week? And does he have a veterinarian that he sees?
Yes, he does.
And you have to make sure he's good
Yes,
before he comes to see you.
exactly. So just like us and how we get checked out here at the hospital, he also goes to the vet and he does his, yearly checkups. And if he needs anything else, he'll go.
Were
there
you
as well.
ever in front of a camera like this before?
No, actually, no.
You were actually very good in front of the camera. So when you go home, are you going to have a dog waiting for you?
My mom said probably not this Christmas, but maybe my birthday I could get a dog.
When is your birthday?
April 30th.
Tell her it's December 26th. Tell her she got the date wrong when you were born. All right? You can't wait that long. What kind of dog are you going to get?
I don't know, I love corgis, but also maybe a golden retriever, something maybe like
Oh,
that.
you want 2 dogs?
Yeah, I wish, but I don't know between them. I don't know.
So this is how we handle your mother. Come here. Ready? First you get her 1 dog, right?
Yeah.
You get 1 dog. Then your mother likes the 1 dog, right? And you wait for the right moment, the right time, on a good day, with the right tone of voice, and you say, Mom, wouldn't it be great if the dog had a partner? Your mom will say, it's you, and say, no, I mean another dog. Then if she says, no, 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 you say to yourself, okay, this wasn't the day. We'll do it another day. So no is not no, okay?
Okay.
How does that feel?
That feels good.
Yeah. Mom is going to, why don't you stop talking? Why are you in my house? How am I doing so far? I'm not looking at your mother. Is she smiling?
Yes.
Okay.